Get ready to match the stars. Bob Barker, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Arlene Francis, Richard Dawson, and Fannie Flagg as we play the star-studded big money match game 75. And now here's the star of match game 75, Gene Rivers.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hello, Johnny Olson and friends. You got a good group here today, John?
Yeah.
Good. We got a good group up here. Nice to see all of your beautiful faces.
We're so thrilled. Gee,
And your lovely bodies.
Yes.
Are you all ready to meet our players over here?
Yeah.
Okay, let's welcome Carol Bartos and Sandy Pound. This little lady has won a lot of money. She has $14,050 to her credit. She has her little good luck talisman right here, which has brought her $14,050. And, of course, her own skills and judgment here on Match Game have also helped. And she's being challenged by Sandy Pound, who's had her first-round question and did not match any of our celebrities. But we've got a way to go yet. Your question will come along in a moment or so, right after this message. We are ready to carry on. Are you ready to carry on? Okay. I carry on by pushing this red button and revealing your other first-round question. Carol, that's for you. Linda is so cold.
How old is she?
A little more rehearsal, John. When she went to the computer dating service, they matched her up with a blank.
Oh, my God.
That's how cold Linda was. Linda is so cold that when she went to the computer dating service, they matched her up with a blank. Think about that, Carol. We'll get to you in a moment or so. After all of our beloved kooks here write their answers. All right. Ready. All right, here we go. We're calling Carol Bartos. Linda is so cold that she went to the computer dating service. They matched her up with a...
Iceman.
Iceman. Now, wait a minute. Why are you owing her? That's an amusing answer now. Don't you think that's amusing? I'm not looking for applause or any of that, or approbation. If you think it's amusing, laugh. If you don't, I want silence. They don't think it's amusing. I do.
I'm glad.
I thought it was amusing.
You thought it was... Thank you, sir.
I thought it was a
Linda's so
loser.
cold, she went to computer dating service. They matched her up with an Iceman.
With an Iceman, no. With an Eskimo.
Eskimo. It's good, but not amusing. Brett?
Well, what do you want? Do you want amusing or terrific?
I want amusing answers that match.
Oh, okay. I have a Eskimo.
A Eskimo.
Not amusing, but...
No, but cold.
But cold.
Now, if they had tuxedos, they could tour.
That's right. 3 Eskimos. Carol, that would have done very well for you.
Yes.
Okay, Arlene, it's up to you.
In Alaska, they call Icemen Eskimos.
Oh, they do. So far, we have 4 Eskimos for you and not 1 Iceman, but perhaps the Iceman cometh. Now. Everybody in the theater here understood that. Richard, you understand the Iceman cometh.
I was going to say they matched her up with a good humor man.
Oh, yes.
But that wouldn't be very humorous, would it?
No.
Obviously.
No, not very humorous,
So
does
what
it?
did you think of?
So I said polar bear.
Polar bear. Well,
They had their own coat
that's right.
and great little dancers.
But they don't kiss too good. Now, Fannie, we're up to you.
I want you to look at
my
Fannie.
computer David said match her up with a Iceman.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I said you're polar bear.
Now, wait a minute.
Oh, don't embarrass me.
I'm not going to embarrass you. She just wants that for a souvenir there. That's it. It says polar bear. P-O-L-A-L. I don't want to embarrass you.
I are a college graduate.
That's right. So, there we go. Round 1 is completed. And here we are, folks. Now we quickly move on to round 2. Sandy?
B, please.
B. Everybody plays? Oh, I have a TV guide listing for you.
Oh.
You all read TV Guide? Here's what it says for Wednesday night on CBS, naturally. Cannon! Cannon is accused of police brutality after he blanks a criminal. Cannon is accused of police brutality after he blanks a criminal. Finished.
Absolutely.
Now just take a peek at it there. Good for you.
Hi, hon.
What are you doing?
I'm just checking.
Oh, is that Mickey Mouse on the other side and Minnie on one side?
Minnie and Mickey and Mickey and
That's
Min.
right. All right. Charles, you finished?
Is he ever finished?
Yes. Okay, here we go. Sandy Pound. TV Guide listing. Wednesday night, CBS Cannon. Cannon is accused of police brutality after he blanks a criminal.
Takes a bite of.
What's that?
Takes a bite of.
Cannon takes a bite of. Have you ever seen Cannon? Have you seen the movie? Have you seen him, really? Takes a bite of, eh? Okay. Well, it's rather charming.
Funny.
Yes.
That's very funny.
Yes.
But now, after your remark about my answer being good but not humorous, there are many ways to be humorous with this, but I think we desperately need a match.
Oh,
I mean,
we
the score
certainly
is-
do. That's
and
right.
so I said what... I said beats a criminal.
He
not
beats a
funny.
criminal. Not
but,
funny.
But nothing.
That's
I know.
But don't be a quitter, Bob.
I think I will.
Because where's your mother? Is she
My
here?
mother's in the green room. She quit. She left the audience.
Oh,
She's
I
on her
see.
way
Oh,
out.
well, he's all right. We're not going to let him quit, Mom. All right, Tilly, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
Do
call
you
you
know
out.
that he didn't even get a boo with that answer?
No, he didn't.
That's
Well,
beneath.
that answer made sense, now didn't it? Now, wait a minute. Was that for
No
my
delay
answer or the
boos.
answer coming up?
Yes.
This is a little
This
play
is
on
not an
words.
audience. This is a mob.
Yeah, that's true. Anarchy.
This is a little play on words. You know, when the kids say you're cooked, it means
Yeah.
you're dead. So I said he cooks.
He cooks. Is accused of police brutality after he cooks a
You don't care for that?
No.
I don't care for you.
Charles, have you got a winner? Takes a bite of is the answer she's
Well,
looking
that's crazy, that answer, but this is hits is not that
for.
bad.
Hits is not that bad.
Go.
Thank you so much.
All right, Arlene.
I just want to say that I can't spell. What I meant was bites, but I spelt it beats.
Nice try, Arlene. Cannon is accused of police brutality after he blanks a criminal.
Now, he's rather a rotund fellow.
Quite
isn't he?
rotund.
Fell down, if I remember, and rocked himself to sleep trying to get up.
Yes.
So I would say he'd be accused of brutality if he fell on the prisoner.
Fell on him, yeah. Isn't that good? You remember that he's large, Sandy? Do you remember that?
Well, I felt that if he took a bite
He
out of
took
the
a bite?
fella, that would help him to get a little larger.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's how he gained all that weight.
Calories,
He kept biting
you know.
all of the suspects. What do you say?
I say these darling people won't boo me because each one of you could be my mother, couldn't you, sweetheart? I said sits on.
That's very good. Okay. So that puts Carol in the driver's seat again, and we'll see if she drives home one more time after we see about these messages. No, stick around here. We're going to have a lot more fun. Are you ready? All right. Now we see how this game is going to end. Carol, all you need is one match to win another game. You got $14,050, and here it is. Jacques Cousteau said, he says to his wife,
Go.
to his wife, he says, Mon chéri,
Hello, baby.
tonight, I want you to set the table in the bathtub. And I want you to set it for 3. I am bringing home a blank for dinner. Set the table in the bathtub and set it for 3 because I am bringing home a blank for dinner.
Did it ever occur to anybody that this is going to be a Z to Z tiebreaker?
Gene, as a colleague of yours,
Yes.
what happens on your show if no one ever makes a match? I mean,
Ever in the
it just
history
goes
of the-
on and on. They could never
We
cancel
will
you.
be very embarrassed. And The whole show would go down the blank.
I think, frankly, we're in the blank right now.
If Charles does not write his answer soon, I am going to pull off his wig.
You'll start bleeding.
And then you will be the Frenchman who is mort.
Are you ready, Charles? Charles is ready. Carol. Jacques Rousseau said to his wife, "Tonight, mon chéri, I want you to set the table in the bathtub and set it for 3 because I am bringing home a blank for dinner."
A fish.
A fish. Okay. A fish will win the game.
Well, I think, we'll leave it to the judges, I may have made a match here.
That is altogether possible in spite of your past record.
In spite of my record. But in addition to being my answer, I think this sums up the way things are going. Flounder.
A flounder. That is a match of the game. Fish. Frogman shot. Terrific. Congratulations. There you are again. Okay. Well, Sandy, mon chéri, I am sorry, but you have to go.
It was fun.
It was a pleasure meeting Sandy Pound. We've got gift for her. Thank you for being with us here. Match game 75. Goodbye. Are you ready?
Yes.
Good. Now, you know how this game goes, Carol. You've been up here. This is your 4th time, right?
Yes.
We polled the recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. The blank man. The blank man. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you hook up with the middle one, you get $250. If you match the bottom one, you get $100. 3 are permitted to assist. Whom do you call? Fannie?
The $6 million man.
$6 million man. Now, she's in show business, isn't she? She really gives it what?
Bob.
Bob.
Bob?
Bob.
Bob!
Aren't you Bob?
Bob!
You are Bob.
I am Bob.
You're Bob.
Well, after all, it's no wonder you called on me. Do you realize we've done a show and I'm the only one who made a match on this whole panel?
That's
do you realize that?
That's right.
I don't want to say that. No.
What do you want to say?
Thin man.
The thin man. Okay, you got 2. One more.
Richard.
The invisible.
So,
tell him I can't see him.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Tell him I can't see him.
Okay.
Just a little invisible joke.
Right, that's right. Invisible man, thin man, and $6 million man. You want one of those?
$6 million.
Okay, that's the one we're looking for. Let's find out where it is. Indeed, if it's up there at all. May we see the $100 response? Invisible. There's Richard's answer. That was in the 3rd position. We are looking for the $6 million man. Here's the $250 response. Thin man. So far, there's 2 out of 3 there. Last chance for the $6 million man. Here's the $500 number. $6 million. So that means you got $14,650. It also means you're going to play for $5,000 now. But to collect, you got to match one of them head to head. Which one will it be?
Fannie.
Fannie? Okay. There you go.
Do you think better with your glasses on?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. This would give her 9. Oh, hey, you know what? Ira, this would be the all-time winner if she gets the $5,000. It'd give her $19,650. Let's see if it happens.
If we only had money.
Is she married or single?
Blank tie. T-I-E. Blank tie. Okay, she's finished. Now, Carol, we need your answer. One you think will match Fannie's and will make you our new all-time high money winner for $19,650 total. What do you say?
Bow tie.
You say bow tie. Okay. Fannie, she says bow tie will match you for $5,000 additional. Here's the new champ of match game 75 with $19,650. Okay. Oh, she's a very happy lady, Carol Bartos is. And I can't stand pressure, she says. Listen, we'll be back in a moment or so. You hurry right back on match game 75. Now, we've all calmed down here after the big win, and we're ready to carry on and meet another player. Let us all graciously welcome Jan Herman. Hi, Jan. Good. Want to tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Yes. I taught school for 6.5 years. I taught foods, and now I sell...
You taught what?
Foods.
Foods.
How to cook. What?
How to cook.
Right.
Oh, okay.
And I sew now at home for people and my husband's school, the cheerleaders. And I'm married, and we have a little girl, Christy, and she's 16 months old, a little doll. And we love to travel, and I'm from Lenexa, Kansas.
And, well, I didn't hear the last statement. What was that?
I'm from Lenexa, Kansas.
Oh, you're from Kansas.
Yes,
oh.
and I flew out here just to be on the show, and I'm just thrilled.
Well, we're thrilled to have Jan Herman here. Let's push the button and get underway. Jan, ask you to make a selection.
I'd like A, please.
She wants A, and she gets A. And this is the way A goes. The Godfather said...
Oy vey.
No, the Godfather did not say oy vey.
Oh, pardon me.
That was the rabbi father.
No, when I was a little boy, I was in a Boy Scout troop. All the other Boy Scouts tied rope into knots, but me, I tied blank into knots.
Would you read that again?
All right. Godfather said when I was little, I was in a Boy Scout troop.
Yep.
All the other Boy Scouts tied rope into knots, but me, I tied blank into knots. Finished.
No heads to you.
Finished. 3 are finished.
Charles is
He did not
needless to
tie
say.
rope into knots.
He tied blank.
He was a Boy Scout troop. He was a Boy Scout. All the other Boy Scouts tied rope, but me, I tied blank into knots. All right. Okay. Tilly, your son Bob was last this time.
No, I think fast, I write slow.
Oh, all right. Now, here we go. Jan Herman. Godfather said, when I was little, I was in a Boy Scout troop. All the other Boy Scouts tied rope into knots, but me, I tied blank into knots.
Spaghetti?
Spaghetti! Very good. Don't boo her. That's a good answer. What?
Well, I probably make enemies every place, but the scout leader.
That's good.
They like that, and I thought
they
that
do.
was one of my worst.
No, that was pretty good.
I think I'm beginning to understand this audience.
Yeah.
You'll understand them better when they mug you in the parking lot, sweetheart. I said spaghetti is a terrific answer, isn't it?
Terrific.
I wish I'd thought of it. I said they tied other Boy Scouts because he was mean as a snake.
He did. Godfather tied other Boy Scouts in a knot.
I
Charles?
said the same thing as Bob, Scoutmaster.
Scoutmasters. No spaghetti so far, Jan. Let's see if we get a little spaghetti out of Arlene.
The Godfather worked for the Ku Klux Klan. He tied sheets in a knot.
Sheets. Okay, for a getaway. Richard. Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Italian Godfather.
Good old reliable Nathan. What do you say?
Forgive me, Debbie Reynolds, Scoutmaster.
Okay, so that's one for you, and yours is to come, but right now we've got this message for you. Okay, We've come to the end of the road for today, but you will return next time, and we shall look forward to seeing your smiling faces. Okay, Jan Herman and Carol Bartos? You were all splendid today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Now, I don't know why I did this, but for some reason, I did the whole show today with this hammer in my pocket.
Gee, I don't believe that.
You know, it was sitting there on the ledge when I made my entrance. I said, "Oh, I'll pick that up. Maybe it'll." But it didn't.
You could never work
Thing you
it
can
in.
do with a hammer.
What?
Come here.
Yes.
Now this will hurt a little.
Listen, could you use that on The Price is Right?
Certainly
What
could.
time are you on now?
I could use that.
Who'd like to bid on the hammer, please?
Yes.
The lady in the front row with the gray hair. What do you bid on the hammer? How much? Higher.
Yes. Yes.
How about $19,000?
It's time to say goodbye to the hammer.
The doctor says it's time for your bath.
Okay. I've got to go to the wet sheets.
Since 1950, the world has seen 6 popes, 11 U.S. presidents, 16 heavyweight champions, but only one, Bob Barker. Bob's on back-to-back episodes of Family Feud, tonight starting at 11:10 Central.
Sounds like...
Run.